This is really, really cool detail they put into this game.
On what?
On these maps. Like, it's like
Yeah.
they're creating a whole new game.
I love the new maps.
They're really well detailed, and the amount of guns they're bringing in and everything else, it's just like, wow.
Yeah, 11 guns.
Right? That's only one DLC. And that doesn't even count the new map. There's still maps being made that they haven't released yet, you know that?
Yeah, there's like gonna be 2 more, right?
Well, they're gonna make a total of 6 maps. We're gonna see one at Gamescom that we haven't seen yet from CTE. And there's gonna be an additional 2 maps that they're gonna have work on and release. But, dude, all the content that's coming, that's ridiculous.
I'm very excited for it, man. Like, I feel like they're really working hard on this DLC. You know?
Yeah, and I feel like this DLC, and they're coming out with a new game mode from what I've heard too. And there's new vehicles too, right? So I feel like this DLC says, hey, premium is actually freaking worth it. Because that's just this DLC, and don't forget there's 2 more DLCs coming.
Dude, the Apocalypse one I'm curious about, and the Amphibious Warfare one.
You know what? I gave them feedback, and I was like, I really want the Apocalypse one to have like lots more gadgets to the game, because we're getting all these weapons, which is great, and maps, by the way, they're coming in from the D. Oh my god, I'm dying! Save me, Baron!
Oh man, I'm like...
Oh, they're everywhere! Even where I can't see them.
Running across this bridge, man. I think this is the first time I've actually crossed the bridge the normal way.
They're all spawning in from the D right now. There's only some in the back behind B right now.
Roger that.
Well, no, I spawned in somebody else. But anyway...
170 meters from D right now.
I gave them a bunch of feedback, because they said the last one, the Apocalypse, it's like where the war is like, everybody got desperate in the war, right? So they started creating their own... What? There's a guy behind me? I got like 2 kills out of that, too. Anyway, the last DLC was where they get... Okay, guy didn't know how to revive. I literally watched a guy come at me and stare at me like, how do you revive? But the last DLC is where they get desperate and where they create their own tools and weapons, right? So I said, why don't you make it like gadgets? Right? More gadgets brought in. Like, imagine a slingshot, right? Or bear traps, or even nets. Like, all of those could be really cool gadgets. They don't even have to be weapons, just gadgets. It adds like another level to the game and makes it like way more fun. Like, we're looking at like, think about it, like us casual players can just get in the game and have some goofy fun moments with like netting people or something, or bear trapping a room. Like, can you imagine this? Like with the Doom 49ers, okay? Just picture this. 64 guys planting 64 bear traps in a room. Kind of like mouse traps. And the guy runs in there and just sees it all and just like, oh my god!
Do they use bear traps in the war though?
Well, you could put it in. Why not? Right? Why not? I don't see why not. It was then, in that time zone, in that time frame, actually. There were bear traps in that time frame.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it could be super annoying getting hit by a bear trap, but I mean, Rainbow Six Siege does it pretty well.
They put bear traps in it?
Not necessarily bear traps, but there are traps that actually knock you out. So you have to get picked up or you're going to get killed. But I mean, even a net would be pretty cool, or some kind of like, I don't know, mines in the ocean for like the part where they have boats and stuff.
Oh, there definitely needs to be mines, dude.
Yeah. Like, just some extra stuff, extra gadgets. I love the weapons, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying don't give us more weapons. I love that. And I'm not saying don't give us more maps. All I'm saying is...
There kind of has to be new weapons each time, right?
Yeah. But all I'm saying is bring in some gadgets. Because Battlefield 1 is really lacking. I mean, you kind of see that they got desperate with gadgets when they put in decoys for a sniper.
Yeah.
Like, does anybody actually use a decoy?
I don't think I've ever seen...
You haven't seen anybody use it?
Wow.
I actually started using it as a meme. Just planting it around. It actually is kind of effective, but I mean, that shows desperate, like, oh god, we have nothing.
Yeah. I'm gonna be on a horse. Oh, you can't be the hussar on this, huh?
Oh my god, Baron! You wouldn't believe it! I just got
What
stabbed
happened?
in the chest with a bayonet and killed the guy somehow! Like, he literally stabbed me and I got him!
That's pretty impressive. Never seen that in my life.
I'm like Jon Snow, taking a knife to the heart.
And living.
Right? Coming back from the dead. But I mean, what do you think Battlefield 1
Dang,
needs?
man.
To me, I think it just needs more gadgets and stuff. I like the weapons. I like the maps. I like it all. Especially with the way they're doing this premium setup with the new DLCs. Like, the French DLC kind of felt like it was lacking. But the Russian DLC is just, whoa, they're
It's packed with it, man.
Whatever the next two are going to be, I'm certain they're going to pack it with content.
They definitely have to with the apocalypse.
Yeah. That one is where they can get really creative. Because I remember that dev? He was like telling us, he's like, the last DLC is going to be where they get creative and they just start creating things and just mashing it together. And he's like, people use like nail bats with nails in them and stuff as melees. Like, imagine that. Oh my god. Like, we have a barbed wire bat and we have a bat with nails in it already.
But no nail bats.
Yeah. But like, they got really creative with the things they created back then. So, dude, you know what'd be really cool even? Imagine a weapon that's a slingshot. I know it sounds weird. It could even count as a gadget, but think about this. You want customization? Okay. You could use a rock as the weapon, or as the bullet, or whatever you want to call it. You could use a nail. You could even use like freaking a grenade with the slingshot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
Or if you could slingshot grenades, maybe? But I guess you already have the crossbows, right?
You do, but just imagine that as an extra, like, oh, here's a weapon, or a gadget even. But the difference is, this one it's like a regular slingshot, but is used to do it with grenades, a regular rock, or even a nail for more like piercing damage or something. Right? I think that'd be pretty cool. And you can customize what you want. You can throw anything. You can throw incendiary, you can throw gas. It's just really cool. I know it's like, why do that when you already have a grenade? But the difference is you have a rock or a nail that you can use with this one. And you know what? I think Battlefield 1 is going to become one of the best Battlefields we've ever seen. As if it wasn't already really good. People are still kind of like doubting it, but I feel like it's later on, when they come out with more content, it's going to become one of the best games ever. That people are going to always be like, man, I miss playing this.
I wonder what they'll do for the next one.
As long as it's not futuristic, I'm happy.
Yeah. I would like to see them go back to World War II.
That would be something. Can you imagine?
That would be pretty awesome.
It would be. I mean, they only have two options, really. I'm pretty sure they're not going to be dumb to go futuristic. That's like shooting themselves in the leg. I think they could...
Yeah, I don't...
Yeah, go on.
I feel like it's high time to go back to World War II.
It is, especially with the way Frostbite is and everything, the details that they can do. If they showed what they can do with World War I, imagine what they can do with World War II. But, I mean, seeing as Call of Duty also said we're going to go World War II, and a bunch of other games are coming out this year with the World War II setting, is it really the smartest move to go World War II? Because then people might just get sick and tired of World War II already.
I feel like COD World War II is going to flop. Well, not flop, but I don't know. When I played it wasn't that good.
You played it?
I played it at E3.
Wow.
Granted, it was like an early build, but I don't know. Battlefield World War II was where it all started.
I agree. That could be something big.
We haven't touched it in forever. I mean, it's been...
It is time.
How many years has it been?
I feel like you were going to get that at Hell. It's about time kind of thing from Duke.
It's about time.
Right? When they actually announce it, I feel like somebody's going to come in and just say that. But could it be World War II? I don't know. I think their options are modern, like Battlefield 5, you know, like after Battlefield 4, but it's a modern shooter.
Yeah.
Or it's going to be World War II. Or, actually, the third option, that's two, but the third option is going a little bit creative. It's in between World War II and modern, which would be like Bad Company 3, and they bring in like Vietnam or something.
Yeah,
right?
That would be pretty sweet.
Exactly.
Oh my god, I'm at one health.
Honestly, I think they're going to lean more towards... I would die if they just did Bad Company 3. Right? But... I'm gonna say this. I genuinely believe that the next battlefield is either gonna be a Bad Company 3 or a World War II. I genuinely feel that's what it's gonna happen. Because if the right now, like, look at it like this: we're game changers, right? And DICE listens to us, right? What's the one thing we keep asking them? Bad Company 3 also. So, and that's not just us. It's a lot of people asking for it too. So I'm gonna go with the fact that either they do that or they do World War II. But whatever they choose, I feel like the latter or the former is gonna be the next one they make. So if they do World War II, the next one up is gonna be like Bad Company Vietnam or something, because that's pretty much in order.
Ooh, Bad Company Vietnam would be pretty sweet.
Yeah, or Bad Company 3 and have a Vietnam part to it. So you get both modern and you get a Vietnam in there. That would be sweet.
Hey guys, it's Doom49, and this was a dual commentary between BaronVonGames and myself talking about specific topics around Battlefield. And I'm curious if you guys enjoyed this, and if you want to see more content like this, let me know in the comments down below. And also, don't forget to check out Baron's channel. I've got it in the description. Let him know I sent you if you guys do check him out. But if you guys enjoyed this, leave a like down below and let me know in the comments, and I'll catch you guys later. And don't forget to check out some other great content on screen right now.